Hello everybody, Mayor Dan Tolan here. Hope everybody's doing good. Well, unfortunately it looks like winter's trying to make a comeback, so it might be time to get those snow shovels out and get them all ready to go. I'm being very optimistic that this little bit of winter is just a small reminder of what hopefully won't be coming for a couple more months, but as long as we're thinking about it, don't forget to mark your calendars for November 1st. That's when our odd even parking goes into effect in the city. If you're new to town, check out the how-tos at the first address on your screen. The second address will take you to our snow removal page for info on what we do to keep the city cleared of ice and snow. There are also tips for what you can do to keep your family and neighborhood safe in snowstorms. So now let's take a look at the weekly COVID numbers. In the first slide, you'll see that Pierce County has 74 active cases, which is an increase of 6 since last week. The cumulative case total for the county is 601, and the activity level remains high. In this next slide, you'll see that St. Croix County has 630 active cases, which is an increase of 73 since last week. The cumulative case total is now 1,477, and their activity level is also high. Slide 3 shows us that there are nearly 35,000 active cases in Wisconsin, which is an increase of 5,800 cases since last week. On slide 4, you'll see that Pierce County continues to be able to contact new cases within 24 hours. However, as the same as last week, they are not able to trace all close contacts within 24 hours. Last Wednesday, a judge in Sawyer County made a ruling that temporarily prevented enforcement of Governor Evers' gathering limit order. Then yesterday, a Barron County judge revived the governor's order when it denied a motion from the Tavern League of Wisconsin. This puts the order back in place for 25% occupancy in indoor businesses where the public can enter. I know it's difficult to keep up with rapidly changing guidance from the state. Believe me, I know. Luckily, we have a great team of public health officers and business, community, and local government leaders who are working together to keep us focused on the community's virus mitigation efforts. So let's stay focused. Even when state leadership makes it difficult, like I have said a million times, we can do this together because ours is a community that cares. So let's move on to some other news. After 2 years of project planning, the library has installed and implemented a new automated material handling system to check in material and sort it by collection type before it gets shelved. I am proud to say that ours is the first library in our 10-county system to have such a system. I join the library staff in expressing our sincere guidance and gratitude to the Library Board of Trustees for approving the expenditure for this new technology, and to the many generous library donors that have made it happen. In-person absentee voting began at City Hall this morning and will continue through October 30th. Hours are 8:30 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. this coming Saturday, October 24th. If you have questions about in-person voting, please contact the city clerk staff by email or phone during business hours. Contact information and voting hours are available on the city's elections webpage. If you plan to vote by mail, you are running out of time to request your ballot online. You should plan for a 2-week turnaround from the time you request your ballot to Election Day when it is due. Don't forget to see myvote.wi.gov to request and track your ballot. We also have all of our safety protocols in place and sanitize at the ready when you go to your polling place to vote in person on November 3rd if you prefer. Next, I would like to thank the Utility Department for another successful electronics recycling event. The team worked non-stop for hours and filled 3 semis and 2 large cargo trucks. I heard that at one point, the line of cars and trucks dropping items off extended from the Public Works garage all the way to the library. This year, the event included a prescription drug drop-off organized by the police department. It was also quite successful. I also want to thank you, our residents, for being patient and wearing your mask. I hope you have all received the city's new electronic newsletter in your email inboxes last week. If you haven't and want to be added to our distribution list, see the newsletter for instructions. You can find it at the city's homepage below. And if you haven't taken the very short communication survey, I would appreciate it. It will really help us refine our communication services. We want to make sure that you're always in the know about what's happening in River Falls. You can find a link to the survey in the newsletter. Don't forget to take some time every day to focus on some happy thoughts and activities as much as you can. All the doom and gloom will still be there tomorrow. Focus on some of the fun stuff today. Now, while we're talking about fun stuff, I'm going to leave you some cute pictures of pets. The first photo is of Oz and Harley, followed by Toby and Romeo, and last but not least, s'mores. Please email me a picture of your favorite pet and I will include it in the upcoming video. And feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have any questions or comments on any subject. I want to hear from you. You can find me at dtolan@rfcity.org. Everybody take care, be safe, and have some fun. Bye now.